Okay, what better way to start a beautiful new day than going out into the back garden to see if my cats have grown? Yeah, I mean, normally that would mean like making sure the cats have enough food and water, but in this case, we're actually literally growing cats. All right, well, and now that it's morning and, Miyako is back in the village and everybody seems to be feeling a little bit better. Nico, today I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna see how the temple is. Hopefully the agents aren't bothering all of the people who live there, and maybe I could learn a little bit more about you and about your home. So, okay. Oh, and did you find some? Yeah, nice work, Nico. I needed those mulberry branches. Could you maybe have some luck finding some more for us today? Those are surprisingly, shockingly hard to get my hands on, and we do need those mulberry branches for all that washi paper. Getting my hands on washi paper is actually kind of tricky too. Oh my gosh, but not the box animals. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the box animals. Oh no, I forgot about the box animals. There are so many of them. Oh, wow. But all right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. We're gonna go over to the temple in just a moment here. But speaking of box animals, I just remembered we opened up the flower museum last night, and it looks beautiful. And as a reward, we got more box animals. I'm beginning to wonder if people just kind of have these at a big discount, but we're still looking not for the rabbit. How long am I going to be opening these before we find that snail? We need a snail and we need a catfish box animal. And I'm beginning to wonder if they're just rumors. They're just internet rumors and they don't actually exist. Because none of those were the snail nor the catfish. But, maybe we'll get lucky one day. And speaking of getting lucky, let's actually see if Darn, we're still short the washi paper we need to... Well, actually, it's not washi paper we need. Hang on here. No, we are still short the washi paper we need for the family portrait to give to Bobo's mom. And you know what? That's okay. We have plenty of time now that we're really accepting the village as our new home, after all. So with that said, let's explore a little bit more of it. We can always spend some time hanging out in the actual village, but now that Miyako's back and safe, let's go up and let's actually see how the village of Nico followers is doing. And especially because it seems like we need their blessing to be able to go to the northern island. Yep. Also, I wonder if it would be worth it to visit the beach at some point. Maybe we'll be able to find some more treasure, though I have to pay for the privilege of doing that. And maybe we'll be able to find more of those machine parts so that maybe we could move in that really cool inventor who wants to de-garbagify the world. After opening all these box animals, that would make me feel a lot better. But for now, okay, deep breaths. Maybe I should have worn my Nico outfit. I don't know if that would be respectful here or not. But let's go see what everyone's up to. Oh, there. Now, what's a youngin' like you doing all the way out here? I'm looking for the Nico Temple. The Nico Temple? Seldom do people stumble upon that place on purpose anymore. What can the Nico Temple do for you today? I heard that any passage north must pass through here. You heard correctly. Unfortunately, the lands around Mount Fugu are sacred. Any traveler who wishes to journey north must first receive a rite of passage from our elder. Elder? Yes, our elder. She's been the fearless leader of these lands for as long as I can remember. About 6 years now, I reckon. That doesn't seem that long. Well, she is only 17 years old, to be fair. A 17-year-old elder, you say? Please do not question our ways. Anyway, I would like to allow you to meet with our elder. But unfortunately, I just locked myself out of the Nico Temple and cannot for the life of me remember how to get back in. If you can find a way to open the gate, I'm sure I could set up a meeting between you and our elder. It had something to do with moving something from somewhere. And something. I'm pretty sure there was a clue around here somewhere. Now, what was it? Oh my gosh. You know, I think this poor man has just managed to get himself somewhat lost. These look like extremely suspicious stones. Aha! So these stones move in a certain direction, it seems. And there's a clue around here somewhere, you say. Well, suspiciously moving stones. Oh. Boy. That's pretty useful, isn't it? Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and scooch these around a wee bit. I think I might be a little overzealous in my scooching, so let's slow down just a touch. Because I think they need to be in these spots. Here we go. I think this is what the pattern was, but I could be wrong. We'll go double check in just a second. Oh wow, they actually click into place. Okay, and then this little one is going to go right over here. And then this one and this one need to swap places. You know, we must be having, even though we're mostly eating ramen, a pretty good diet if we're able to go ahead and scooch entire boulders over like this. I have to say I'm pretty impressed. All right, let's see if we can lock this one into place. And a little more, maybe a little more. Nice. I accidentally knocked this one out of place. Maybe it's okay? Here, let's push it back in just to be sure. All right, that one's good. And the last one right here. Thank goodness this wasn't too complicated. And I also feel like we're doing the right thing, helping him back into the temple. Clearly the poor guy has gotten lost. Oh, that's it. Please, come on in. Wow. Oh, wow, cute. Hello. Are you the elder, actually? What is this place? This is the Mineko Temple. I know that, but what? For centuries, the Mineko Temple stood as a place of worship for the great sun cat, Mineko. Now, you must be wondering, Mineko? I thought that was just a myth. And I wouldn't blame you, as every year, it seems, interest in Mineko wanes. But we here at the Mineko Temple are true believers of Mineko. We were the first to settle this island, and even as industry took over the island, the population grew and interest in Mineko declined. We've managed to maintain our peaceful existence here. So, what are you going to do if you capture Mineko? Capture? We have no interest in capturing Mineko. We merely celebrate his existence and everything he has done for Mount Fugu Island. Well, that's a relief. We feel as much as Mineko is a protector to us, it is also our obligation to protect him, too. Which is why we deem ourselves the doorkeepers of Mount Fugu and look over the lands that surround it. Mount Fugu? We believe that's where Niko's home lies. Me too. So, what are you gonna do if you capture Mineko? This is our sworn oath. So, when can I meet the elder to receive a blessing? This is the elder. Huh? It's an honor to meet you, elder. Oh, she's so cute. Oh wow. Elder is very excited about your visit to the Mineko Temple. Is there anything you'd like to ask Elder today? May I travel to the North Island? Oh. Unfortunately, no one is permitted to cross the lands into the North Island unless they undergo the rites of passage ceremony. The rites of passage ceremony must be performed by our elder and 3 great Mineko followers. And where are the great Mineko followers? They left last season after the terrible destruction of the Mineko Temple last year. What happened here? We had some visitors that came by. They claimed they were here to defend us from a looming security threat. The agents? If that's what you call them. We don't have a name for them. But they ransacked the entire village, claiming they were looking for Nico and believed someone was harboring him at the Nico temple. So unfortunately, we will not be able to perform the blessing ceremony until the return of the 3 great Nico followers. Where did they go? We are not sure. But try talking to the Nico follower apprentices around here and see if there's anything you can do to help bring the great Nico followers back. As soon as they're back, we can perform the blessing ceremony. Elder was very excited about your visit today. I am very honored to have met you. Aww, thank you, Elder. All right, that's terrible that their village was destroyed, but I'm kind of a miniature village building apprentice myself, so is there anything I could do to help? Hello, you must be an apprentice. That I am. I am apprentice to the Eye of the Nico Temple. The Eye of the Nico Temple went out in search of materials last season to help rebuild our temple, and hasn't returned with anything fruitful yet. You know, if you were able to assist us in finding the materials, perhaps we could build the temple back up ourselves. That would certainly help to bring the Eye of the Nico Temple back home. Well, what do you need? We could really use 25 wood to start building the temple back up. Like this wood? Wow, thank you so much. We'll put it up right away. Neat! Please accept this as a token of thanks. So help me, is it a box animal? Oh my gosh, it's veggie juice. Thank goodness. All right, well, is the eye gonna return now? What do you think? Next up, we'll require 25 paper. You mean like this? Wow. It's a box animal blind box as a gift. These things must coat the planet, just like they will be able to forever note the rise of the Anthropocene with a layer of plastic. We'll be able to note because of box animals. And it's just a firefly one, but that's okay. Next, if you happen to have 2 windows you can part with, it would really help us make progress here. Okay, well, windows I'm gonna need, that's for sure. And then how can I help you? Hello, are you an apprentice? Indeed, I am the apprentice of the Soul of Nico Temple. The Soul of the Nico Temple went out in search of materials last season to help rebuild our garden, and has not had any luck out there. If you were interested in helping us find the materials, that would really help us out. Surely a rebuilt garden would draw the Soul of Nico Temple back home. What are you looking for? We could really use 5 sand to start building the garden back up around here. Hey, happen to have some like tucked away in my pockets actually. And then 2 box animal blind boxes. Thanks. Is there more garden stuff I could help you with? Next, we should be able to use 25 dolite rocks to assemble the rock garden. Really? Like, cause I'm pretty good at having sand and rocks and unexpected garden-y things in my pockets. Anything else? Next, 20 wood would be all we would need to build the bridge of the garden. You mean like this? Oh, look at that! We're helping to rebuild the temple! I am so glad that it's just like with the stuff we happen to have in our pockets too. Even if in exchange they happen to be adding to our pockets more of the box animals. Snail? Ale? It's actually the snail! We finally got Snappy, the snail. I cannot believe we finally got that snail. Oh my gosh. I need like a lie down. Are we gonna have a catfish next? No, crab? Oh my gosh. Like, I can't believe that. Koi fish. Come on, catfish. We're literally at a cat temple. Come on. Nope. But that's amazing. We've got the snail! That's 1 down at least. And now we need to find the last of the apprentices, and maybe I'll be able to help them out a ton too. You never know what I might have in my pockets. I am the apprentice of the Eye of Mineko Temple. The Eye of the Mineko Temple so I guess it would be two eyes, that makes sense. Went out in search of materials last season to rebuild our great Mineko statue and hasn't returned since. Perhaps you could be of assistance to us? Okay, let's see. 25 Dolite Rock. Well, we could really use 25 Dolite Rock to start rebuilding. Do I not have 25 Dolite Rock anymore? Ah, I don't. Oh, darn it. All right. Well, the good news is I know what I need to do. I need to grab some windows and I need to come back to get the blessing from the elder. And then, is there anything else for the day? All right. So that's that. Thank you very much, Elder. It was wonderful to be able to visit with you. And now we know what we need to do to get to the north. I need to get some more Dolite Rocks, and I also need to go ahead and manage to somehow... kind of funny that there's no cat hairballs around here, to be honest. Like, considering it's the Great Mineko Temple, but maybe they're collected as, like, symbols of worship and put away neatly, for all I know. Oh, and hey, at least we managed to finally find that snail, which is a huge relief, if you ask me. All right, let's see. And I guess I have enough energy left that I can go around and collect up all of these flowers, which is a good thing. Hey, Ruby. Cat hat, huh? I think I still have my cat hat, but I'll take another magic toe bean seed from you. Thank you very much. And we also managed to get the art craft bench up and going, but I don't have what we need in order to make Dad's ceramics, and I really, really, really want to make that happen. So next up, let's try making some windows. I might need to go get more wood or something like that. And then once we have the windows and once we have the extra Dolite Rocks, I think we'll be one fantastic step closer to being able to see what the rest of the islands have to offer. I'm pretty proud of us. We've accomplished a lot. And also, where's the kid who wants this snail? Because I have been through a lot for the sake of this snail. And I would very much like to go ahead and not have to open another box animal blind box again in a very long time. Is he not even awake right now? He's not even awake or out right now. That pains my heart. But all right. Wow. Nico. Nico, hey. So thank you so much for the mulberry branches, by the way. That's actually super useful. I wonder if that's going to be enough that I can actually make that family portrait really quickly. We'll check in just a second. And then mulberries are kind of like the thing, aren't they? Also, sorry about that, Nico. I don't know if you're gonna come back with more mulberries, but let me see. Can I make that family portrait? Hey, I actually can. That seems like a really fantastic way to be able to finish a day where we also went up to the temple. So let's do this. We'll make a picture of Bobo's mom, Bobo, Saki, and Tao. I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is a complicated one. Okay. You know, maybe I should have been a little more cautious on making fine art this time of day, but we did it. It's not perfect, but you know, no family, I would say no family really is, but the family that Chips and I have made together with each other. I think that's pretty perfect, actually. All right, Bobo's mom. I have something for you. There we go. You made this for me, Mineko-chan? This must go up in the shop right away. Aww. I'm going to cry. This is my family, my loving family. Thank you so much, Mineko-chan. I'm so glad you and your dad decided to make this place your home. Oh my gosh, so many box animal blind boxes. Let me know if you ever need any help. Well, can I have some Dolite Rocks? Oh, she's so cute. There we go, guys. even more box animal blind boxes to go ahead and do my best to try to open. And we've done it. We've made another member of our village happy by being able to bring some of the things that she loves, a beautiful portrait of her family, to her. And I'm happy about that. That does feel pretty special. Also, no sign of the kid who wants the Snappy, the snail, box animal, after everything I have been through to get it. What the heck? Oh well, we'll give it to him in the morning. But all right, thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. I'm gonna jump in bed and then hopefully in the morning, let's set out on even more adventures. So I'll see you guys then. You know, I don't have an extra futon, so you should probably go home now. Bye guys.